Ooh, but Kylie Minogue can out-sparkle Christmas. Merry Popmas lovers, it's Kylie Christmas!
Welcome to your favorite pop music podcast, CCTV, the nonstop pop show. We have almost 7,000 subscribers on YouTube and tens of thousands of streams on Spotify. Thank you all so much for joining the CCTV crew. Please give us a like, a follow, and share the episode because it really helps us grow and find other amazing global pop music fans with great taste like you. And if you want to support the show, hang out with us for exclusive live sessions to talk to us unfiltered and request episode topics, you can become a crew member at patreon.com/cctvpops. Big shout out to all of our crew members who support us. Thank you all so much. We will give you individual shout outs towards the end of the episode.
Woo! I feel like we discuss Kylie so much on our show, and every time we do, I'm always extremely excited. Like I said, we've done it so many times. We've discussed many albums, so definitely go check those out if you haven't already. But today, we are celebrating 10 years of Kylie's Christmas album. So, Merry Popmas to all of our listeners.
Yes. So Kylie Christmas is Kylie's 13th studio album and was first released in November 2015 through a one-album deal with Parlophone. And blending pop, disco, and classic festive sounds, the album includes both classic Christmas covers and original tracks. And the album initially hit number 7 in Australia and number 12 in the UK and was also promoted with a special concert at the Royal Albert Hall.
The album was re-released as the Snow Queen edition in 2016 and again in 2025 for its 10th anniversary as Kylie Christmas Fully Wrapped, which will be available December 5th. But as noted, today we will discuss the original 2015 album. We will now discuss the production, vocals, visuals, performances, and then drop our individual ratings for each song. But viewer discretion is advised. Your fave will be criticized.
Ooh. Okay, so before we get into the album, let's talk about the original album cover. We have Kylie in red on a sled.
In red on a sled. That's what Christmas is like in my head. Okay, come on. Oh, by the way, guys, I actually can sing. The song at the beginning of the show is me. That was just terrible singing.
And that's a clip from Chantel's brand new Christmas single. I'm kidding.
Red on a sled. Can you imagine? That would be freaking terrible.
Hey.
I have written one Christmas song before.
Okay.
And the first line is, "'Tis the season," or so they say.
Oh, so it's a sad one.
It kind of was. It was for a different artist that we interviewed on our show before. But yes, speaking of artists in red on a sled, I love the corsets. I love the lacy bustier moment that she's having. And then this is all kind of smexy, but not really. But you get the sense of like, she's having a good time. This is not a sad project. It's a jubilant project. There's shimmers and sparkles and gleams all over her. I think she looks delicious.
Yeah.
And because of course she is like this big, of course she fits on a child's sled. It's amazing to be that. It is amazing to be that petite and that pretty and that blonde. I love it. But yeah, I think this is a good kind of way to set the tone for the album. I think all versions of the album's like reincarnations are good. And they kind of give this idea of festive, celebratory Christmas, not like you may or may not get a happy song. We'll see, So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, if you would like us to talk about the Snow Queen edition and the fully wrapped versions, let us know in the comments. But I will say those covers are a bit more, what's the right word? I want to say cool, but I don't know if that's fully encapsulating what I want. But I feel like this 2015 cover does feel very classic, like very like attempt at a timeless album cover. I feel like the other two don't really give that as much, I would say.
Okay, it's valid.
This one feels just very accessible, Christmas, appeals to everyone. And then as you get into the sonics, that vision I think makes sense. But yeah, she looks amazing. I love her little tinsel headband situation.
Oh yes. Cute.
And her expression is great. I love the closed eyes. Her legs look amazing. There's sparkles, coming out of her legs.
Sparkles. Oh, you're not talking about me sparkling. Okay. Fine.
But yeah, no, I think it does the job, and I do think this does represent the album.
Oh
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. All right, so let's hop into it and go track by track, starting with the first song. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And this was done by Eddie Pola, George Weil, and Steve Anderson, who we've had on the show
We
before,
have.
y'all. We've had on the
Yes.
show.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Okay, it's the most wonderful time of the year, a classic.
Mhm.
She's really starting off with one that everyone knows. And production-wise, they've gone full big band.
Oh my God, yeah, totally.
This isn't disco dance Kylie.
Mhm.
This is
How do we feel about that?
big, what do you call this? I guess just
Big
big
band,
band Kylie.
jazz.
Yeah, jazzy Kylie.
Yeah, how do we feel about Jazzy Kylie? Do we like Jazzy
I
Kylie?
like jazzy Kylie. So, as context, right? This is right around the whole K25 celebrations when she released the Abbey Road sessions
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, when we
Okay.
got the orchestral versions of her hits. And
Yeah.
so I think she was just like in this vibe,
Yeah, she was in
you
her
know?
bag a little bit.
And it was also after Kiss Me Once, which, as we all know, was a bit
Yeah.
of a um, messy
Divisive?
era.
Oh,
Just to,
right.
to put it, I guess I don't really know what other word to use for that, but
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
Um, and I can't wait to talk about that album because it's
Mhm.
a fun one to talk about, I would say. But
Oh.
um, I think honestly, looking back, she was a little lost as an artist. And I think going the
Mm.
Christmas album route
Uh-huh.
felt like a great way to kind of just, get back in there with the general public.
Right,
And
okay.
so keeping that all in mind, I think going with this kind of very classic, timeless big band situation for
Mm.
Christmas, where
Yeah.
it can be played in literally every Christmas scenario you can possibly think about,
Yeah.
it works. I think it
Valid.
works. She sounds great. I'm gonna probably say that for every single song. She sounds so warm. I think Kylie is very underrated vocally. I
Oh,
think if you're not a
yeah.
fan of her, you don't actually really see how good her voice is.
Yeah.
And this is a great showcase. This whole album's a great showcase of what she can really do.
Mhm.
And Steve did an amazing job with the production. It's so full. There's so much
Yes.
going on. The horns are so great. Uh,
Mhm.
it's the feeling that you want from a Christmas song like this.
Right. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think, it's a classic done the Kylie way, but also like a very classic Cole way, like
Mhm.
literally. It's like it's 1960s and she's performing on a glitzy like TV special broadcast, but from Las Vegas. Like it's not
Mm.
for you bums on the East Coast. But here we're warm and cozy. Like, it's giving that, which I think is good. I think you want to have like um not a showgirl kind of thing, but I just think of like I think of short dresses. I
Mm.
think of a scat moment, scatting in the jazz sense and no other way.
Mhm.
Um, the horns blasting, the strings shimmering, the background vocal choir moment add the whimsy that made me actually like the song a little bit. And it felt like a show tune. This felt like the opening song that gives me that musical magic. It made me feel like I want to wrap presents while dancing with my reflection at the same time. I will say Kylie's voice. I think I'm a little bit biased toward her, right? Because like I'm tell y'all right now, I don't care for Christmas sonics. Christmas sonics are not my thing. You see the sparkle behind me? I like sparkle. I like the way it looks, but I don't care for the music. Okay, but I will tell you right now, Kylie's voice could defrost even the Grinch. And considering how
Oh.
I am one, congrats to her. So yes,
Yeah.
a Sonic Grinch. I can't stand the music.
Fair.
Okay,
Fair. Okay, so what do you rate this one?
this one, I'm gonna start strong. It's gonna be an 8.5. It's not my favorite one, but I
Okay.
feel like it's good for what they were trying to do.
Yes, I will go an 8. Next up is Santa Claus is Coming to Town featuring Frank Sinatra. And this was done by John Frederick Coots, Haven Gillespie, Charles Pignon, and Steve Anderson. And this version was done as a posthumous duet with the legendary voice of Frank Sinatra, of course, giving the track the fun old school feel.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes, she duets with Frank Sinatra thanks to some
How
digital.
cool.
It's digital magic, digital Christmas magic. And somehow it works considering like whatever time they got that recording from. Sometimes sometimes it is hard to have it not sound like we've pulled this from the archives, but it did a
Yep.
good job of mixing it. It's equal parts eerie and adorable. It's giving Christmas Carol, where Frank's the ghost of like glam pop past, like
Ooh.
jazzy pop. Because think
Yeah.
about it, it's just at this point he was not really, with us. So it's nice to kind of have the spirit kept alive. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's equal parts eerie and adorable. I'm not mad at it at all. I will say my favorite rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town will always be Jackson 5. Like that one is big, it's exciting, the guitars drive it. Like I just love the way it sounds, and obviously he's singing with his brothers. But this one is different, obviously. It's kind of going for that jazz club feel. And I love the way that it's mixed, not just because of the vocals, but because it sounds like the song is playing from like a record. Do you hear that that sizz
Hmm.
sound? That it sounds like an
Yes, the
analog.
crackle.
Yeah, the crackle. Yes, the crackle of the Christmas cracker. That I recently found out is not what I thought it was, but it is a popping thing. That's not a candy
Ah.
because of you. You told me a Christmas cracker.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm learning. But yes, very vintage feel, and I think it's a great job on making the two of them play off of each other. I appreciate it. But I do have a question. Wasn't Michael Bublé a thing back then?
Yes.
Ooh, I mean, listen, it's fine. It's the voice. I mean, it's that guy, Oh Blue. But like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to know why I asked Michael.
Why not him?
He's living. He's with
Well,
us.
he had done his Christmas album ready, so he was probably like, I have my own stuff, you know?
Man, it's Kylie.
Plus, Kylie used her connections to somehow get archival Frank Sinatra, so I would say she
Flex.
won.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
flexed her 4 decade long. At the time, it wasn't 4 decades, 3 decade long.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I would say I agree with you. I have the same note about the mix as you do because they did a really good job making it feel like a true duet.
Hmm.
Like they made sure to mix the vocals very similarly, and
Yes.
Kylie does a great job like matching his whole energy.
Oh yeah.
And she really made it feel quite conversational, which is awesome. And
Hmm.
again,
Hmm.
props to just how awesome she is vocally as well,
Yeah.
because that's actually harder to do than I think people realize.
I mean, you hear most duets now. They don't. It's like they weren't in the same room, which we get. You can
No.
just send the file over to
Yeah.
someone. But like
And they use
sometimes,
different mics. Like you can just tell.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I will say though, while
Mhm.
that's cool that she got a Frank Sinatra duet,
Mhm.
and we talked about the kind of big band feel that this very much continues.
Yeah.
This whole sound does make her just seem way older.
Ooh, she moving and grooving in her 50s. So yeah, you're right. Maybe a little bit older Kylie. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I think with Christmas, like when you do the super classic thing like this, I think it is easy to. I think because the way it's treated as just automatically a classic, it
Yes.
does kind of age you a
It
little bit
does.
just as an artist if
It
you're going to
does.
stick to this sound and not modernize it at all.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, because if I think about like a Love, can't say her name properly. I do apologize. Do not come for me in the comments. But the point is, I thought she was older than her years. Come to find out, she's like an Ice
Right.
an Icelandic princess, and she's like like 20 something years old, like 22. Not even.
Right.
I'm dragging it. Like she's like 19. She's dripping in youth. Like my point is, it's like I didn't realize that she was just a fan of jazz, and I think there
Yeah, yeah,
is a
yeah.
certain tone that one must take where it's deeper, it's a little bit more chestier, it's a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, when you think
Or
about
like even thinking about Ray, right? Who loves
yeah,
this whole jazzy thing, but because her melodies and the way she writes is just very not classic,
yes,
so it feels modern.
yeah,
And
yeah,
and so yeah, so again, I'm not mad at this idea of her just of Kylie just kind of going full big band jazz situation.
mhm.
But I do remember thinking at the time, like as a fan, it was like, oh, like she's kind of just is this like just her turning full legacy artist,
Oh, dang,
Um,
okay,
a little bit, you
okay,
know?
that's valid.
But yeah, I think it's a decent version of the song. I'm going to be honest. I've never loved Santa Claus is Coming to Town just as a song. Like among the Christmas classics, this isn't usually one that I choose.
Listen, I like this because the Jackson 5 version and the dance
Fair.
I used to do, it's a tap dance, and I was always the caboose. I was excited because there's a part we have to jump forward and then jump backwards, pop, pop, and I was like, "Yes." I was here for that. Okay,
Okay.
I was
Okay. Okay.
I
So
was
what
a
do you rate this
I was a
version then?
good freaking caboose. It's 7.
Okay, yeah, so I'll match the 7, yes, okay.
I will say, going forward, even though I'm not a huge Christmas music fan, I do know a lot of Black artists' Christmas songs.
Yeah,
Those are the ones I like because they made it like R&B or hip hoppy,
right.
and I was like, that's what I need from Christmas. I can't do this whole like like rim tap jazz the whole night, you know? Like
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not the whole album.
which is great, which is why
Yeah,
I'm so excited to like get through with this album because it gets more energetic and I think the pacing. We'll talk about it, but yeah.
yeah,
Moving on to
yeah.
the third track, which is Winter Wonderland. It was done by Felix Bernard, Richard B. Smith, and Steve Anderson.
We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew. This one, we are still in Retroland,
Yes.
Pleasantville. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But okay. For me, I think again, because it's Kylie, she makes me feel like I'm floating in a snow globe filled with glitter instead of
Mm,
snow. You know, it's jazzy, it's warm, it's the right kind of sentimental. But I would say that the brass section is what gives the song life.
yes.
Love her, but the brass is saving us all. The song is giving hot cocoa, cashmere scarf, and pretending you're in a Hallmark movie. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about, the Hallmark movies or the LMN if you're like from like, the East Coast. It's like you're running into like a hot store worker who's secretly Santa Claus because his name is Chris. You know what I'm saying? My name is Christopher. You've seen those movies. They are never like, or his name is Nick, like Nicholas, like Saint Nick. You know, Chris or Nick is his name, right? But he just happens to be in your town checking on the people because that's where a lot of the names from the naughty list was coming from. You guys meet, you fall in love, and you become Mrs. Claus. This is what the song is doing for me. It's
Right.
creating that like cinematic
No, a cinematic is a great word. Yeah, no,
universe for
Steve's
me.
mixes are amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
Like these orchestral elements are amazing. And then, we haven't really fully talked about the Royal Albert Hall show
Oh.
yet. Well, I'll mention that a bit more with certain songs, but like having the live
Mhm.
full orchestra behind her doing these songs, that's when I was like, oh, okay, yes, I
Yeah.
get it. So I love watching that Christmas show. I've watched it so many times, and I've watched that more than I would say I listen to a lot of these songs just on their own.
That's valid.
But yeah, this song, honestly, there's not too much more to add here, right? Like,
No.
very much in the same vibe as the last two. Steve did an
Mhm.
amazing job with the arrangement. She did great. Again, sounds very, very warm.
Mhm.
Again, just a very accessible version of the song
Yes.
where you could really include it on kind of any Christmas playlist and no one would be mad about it,
Mhm.
you know?
Yes.
And as a song, I do like Winter Wonderland, I would say.
Oh,
So,
yes.
I mean, I like it more than Santa Claus is coming to town, at least. So, because of that, I'll give it a slightly higher rating. So, I will give it a 7.5.
That's hilarious. I see. Okay. I'll just give this one a 7. It's pretty much the same for me.
Next up is Christmas Wrapping with Iggy Pop. And this was done by Chris Butler and Steve Anderson.
Humbug, now that's too strong, 'cause it is my favorite holiday. But all this year's been
Okay. The punk icon meets the Aussie pop queen.
Yep.
My
We're getting a
accent's
bit
gonna-
more modern now. This
Yeah.
song is, a little bit newer than the last three we heard.
A little bit newer is crazy work. I, I feel like a little bit of chaos. Not like super like, oh my God, it's all over the place, but it feels a little quirky.
Had you
Um,
heard of this song before?
no. Have
Okay.
you?
So I knew this song because Mel C and Emma for the Spice Girls recorded this for the Goodbye single, like as a B-side.
You know what?
Because
That
Mel
checks
B and
out.
Victoria were pregnant, and I think they just needed something on the single,
No, that
and they were
checks
going for
out.
Christmas #1. So anyway, their version is like also kind of, I guess the song is quite chaotic. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I mean, I feel like this is the song where Santa accidentally walks into a dive bar. The bass line is a highlight for sure.
Mhm.
And I love the lyrics. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Yes.
Perfect
It's
for a Grinch like you.
yes. And it's Christmas Eve, gonna relax, turn down all my invites. Hello. Because what you're not about to do, is stress me out. Because when I tell you I have had so much peace not celebrating Christmas, like this is how I stay sane. Like I watch my family members, freak out, do the utmost. I feel I spent Christmas with you the past couple of years. actually. We've been together.
Oh, yeah.
Every pop miss, we've
Yeah.
been together since we started for 5 years now. You and I have been together, and the Christmas has been phenomenal. We sit there, we eat, we drink water because we don't drink like that. We're still popping, folk. But point is, I like this song. It encapsulates all of that funness without sounding really bitter. So it's not bah humbug. It's more just like the Grinch. We love I don't care what anyone says, you love the Grinch because he was always
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, I'm going to take their little snoodles and their cocoa boodles and blah, 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 blah." And he was petty taking the roast beef. You know what I'm saying? There's something fun and campy about him. And this song feels like it's just so silly and
Yeah.
ridiculous. And then the live performance with the headband and everyone in the audience like loves this song apparently.
Yeah.
My only thing is, was Mr. Pop supposed to be Kris Kringle?
I think so.
Okay.
Right?
I guess so, because
I know it's a
the
little creepy, his
the
spoken
croaking
bits.
that he was doing on this record. You know what? Iggy Pop is an icon. I understand that, but this was not his most iconic moment. So don't come for me and say,
Mhm.
even you. I do know. I'm just saying he sounded like he was, and there was like this weird reverb on his voice. There's some weird reverb on his voice. I don't hate him on it. I just want to know what the role was supposed to be. Like he was ad-libbing a little bit, response, call and response. But yeah, this belongs on the playlist curated by someone who says, I don't do Christmas music, and then dances anyway. Hello. I'd put this on the list.
This is another song. Okay, so we also reviewed Girls Aloud, and their little Christmas album,
Oh
right?
yes, our
And
Christmas.
I think I said in that review that for some reason there are some of these Christmas songs
Mhm.
that are so much bigger in the UK
Oh yeah.
than they are in the US.
Mhm.
And I know this one is done, it was done by the Waitresses, which are an
Yes.
American band.
Yes.
But this is another one where I'm pretty sure the song is bigger in the UK than it is in the US.
Maybe because
Someone let me know if I'm wrong here.
perfect humor for them. I feel like this is more
Yeah.
like.
But anyway, it's very interesting, right? That like
Yeah.
there's a lot of them, I feel like, that never made it over to the US.
Like
Anyway.
what is the disconnect
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is quite refreshing after the last 3 like pure Christmas classics.
Yes.
Having something a bit weirder, right? A
Uh-huh.
bit just a different vibe is refreshing. I love the electric guitar. I like the rock style drums here. And yeah, it's so funny. And Kylie does a great job with the execution, because she does the kind of sassy thing very well.
Mhm.
And I especially love in this song the line about the small turkey,
Oh
the world's
my God.
smallest turkey.
Yeah. Eddie. It's like, this is for dinner.
Yeah, but it's a great story. The melody is funny.
Yes.
It's a great kind of sing along melody.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's fun just to have a song where it's just like, I'm kind of over this a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
Even
not,
though
like,
at the
bitter,
end
yeah.
they kind of are like, no, I wouldn't have missed Christmas,
Yeah.
But still, it's kind of fun to have something that's not just, oh, like the snow and the, something a little more real is nice here.
Yes, the song says I wouldn't, but I would. And I have. It's been amazing. So yeah, my score for this one is 8. It's not my favorite, but I'll give it 8.
Yeah, I will match you with the 8.
Moving right along to Only You with James Corden, and this was done by Vince Clarke and Steve Anderson. And this song is a cover of the 1982 Yazoo track, and it was released as the lead single of the album and peaked at number 155 on the UK singles chart.
All I ever knew, only you.
Yes.
I'm sure it's not Yazoo, but the name is just giving me very high Yazoo. It's Yazoo. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so this is an interesting choice. I mean, hindsight, it's like, wow, that made sense at the time, but it's just so funny now. It's like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, well, so, when I was looking up stuff about
Mhm.
this song, I did see she had a performance with this French man named
This
M. Pecora.
gorgeous.
And I was like, maybe he
French
should have been on the record.
man.
I was like, oh.
Okay, because Peter Rabbit wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay, look, James Corden, I mean, this was kind of his peak, right? Like,
Right,
it was like
right.
carpool karaoke. His show was huge. He was being
Yes.
invited to everything. So
Yes.
I guess, and I think she is friends with him, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I think it made sense, I guess, to have him on the album and then release their duet as a lead single. Um,
Mm.
but
No, I don't. No, I don't like it.
like theoretically, right? Like on
Right, right,
paper,
right, right.
that
Sorry.
idea makes sense to me.
Yes, sorry.
But I mean, I agree with the general public and their reaction.
Yeah, dude, this song wasn't giving.
No, so I had never heard this song before I heard this version.
Who? Okay, same.
Had you? Yeah,
No, I didn't know the song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean,
It's
the song itself, I would say I'm not that mad at, right? Like I think the melody
mm,
is pretty. I like the melancholy in it. Um, it I think in the original version, it's not that like Christmassy.
mhm,
They made their version, like this
mhm.
Kylie and James version, a lot more Christmassy. Like it feels wintry,
Yeah.
right? With the like ethereal piano situation and the twinkles and the bells and the way that the strings come
Tickles
in and
and
stuff. So I
bell.
actually think the production,
Mhm.
Steve again did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And Kylie, she does do these kind of melancholic ballads quite well, I would
Mhm.
say. Um, yeah, I think it is just an odd choice.
I'm gonna just piggyback off your tone. I do
Yeah.
appreciate the soft and sincere. I'm surprised it wasn't a comedic bit, like, like a little humor was thrown in there, but it was, like, very
It's
sad.
very serious. Yeah.
Yeah. Their voices blend nicely, even if it does sound like two coworkers singing karaoke at the, after party, at office, Christmas parties. I'm not gonna lie, it just sounds like they were like, "We're doing karaoke, y'all. Oh my god, we love this song," and, like, nobody knew who Yazoo are. Yeah, we would be the coworkers like, "Do you know the song?" Like, you know? Sorry to those who go to the office on a, like, 5-day week basis and have to see their coworkers and have to party with them. I'm so sorry. Make sure you don't drink too much of the eggnog. But yeah, it's a sweet, warm hug from your slightly tipsy friend, where they're sitting there singing about, like, a lost love and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, for me, it's like I'm already Miss Mopey 11 months out of the year, so this one was, like, okay of a choice because, like, it's not super Christmassy, so why would you just pick the sad song?
Yeah.
And I think the production is what kind of helps tie it into this whole Christmas, the original soundtrack vibe, you know?
Hmm.
Like it's not bad. The live version with Mr. Pokora, uh, that Kaylee, that announcer said, Kylie Minogue. I was like, go ahead, Kaylee. It was an interesting performance. He is objectively hot. He
Sure. Yes.
He's Mr. Heatmeister. He's hot. Okay, I know that
Yeah.
Christmas song. But yeah, no, I mean, aside from all the jokes I'm making, this song is okay, and your tone was not giving anything excited. So I'm curious to know your score. Mine's sitting at a 7 because it's not any better than the jazz stuff that we heard.
I would
Not for me.
say it's worse than the jazz stuff that we heard. So now I'm rethinking my score.
Drop me.
I
Drop
may
the
need
beat.
to drop it to a
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, sorry.
I'll match you. Steve, it's not a reflection. It's not a reflection of your work at all. This is the song wasn't it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, next up is I'm Gonna Be Warm This Winter, done by Hank Hunter, Mark Barkin, and Steve Anderson. And this was originally recorded by Connie Francis. Legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
Okay, we love a good bit of retro pop perfection. Kylie is channeling that 1960s girl group energy with the snowflake sparkles.
Hmm.
I feel like you can hear her smiling through every note, like at least wide, singing, teeth are showing, no,
Uh-huh.
no wrinkled, furrowed brow like the last song. I love the wah ha ha warm this winter is it's fun. I'm singing the melody so wrong, but the wah ha ha warm this winter. I love how that sounds because it sounds like a girl group. I'm glad that she stuck to the vocal production pretty much like throughout this and kind of in the background harmonies. She's not shy about putting background harmonies on, obviously, but it's nice that she maintained it because she can do this sprightly vocal thing. You know what I'm saying? This little bouncing,
Yeah.
hopping around thing because she does purr well. She's a good purrer. But like any good cat, you got to be light on your feet, and she's good at the light on your vocal singing.
Mhm.
But yeah, the bridge of this is fire. Love this. I enjoy the modern take on such a good song. Like it's a I like this one. And lucky her finding love at a ski lodge. Like, should I go to Aspen and take my chances? Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Ugh.
Oh man, I love this one as well. Um, this is more like I like that Kylie chose some of these slightly less kind of
Oh
well-known
my
ones
God.
to kind of balance it out a little bit more.
That.
Because yeah,
Yes.
I didn't really know this song actually before. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Connie Francis is a legend, but yeah, this is just not a song that I really knew before that.
Right.
But I love this one. I think it's so much fun. It's so cheeky, and yeah, kind of like you mentioned, like Kylie sounds like she's having a lot of fun singing it. There's a
Yeah.
playfulness to the song,
Yes.
that she just does that so well.
Mm-hmm.
And this song, yeah, it's just super fun to sing along to. And the performances are great too.
Oh my God, the Strictly Come Dancing one. Oh,
Yes.
that is how I want my Christmas to be celebrated in a freaking bodysuit and princess sleeves and puss in boots. Well, it was heels, but the socks made it look like it was boots to the puss. It was giving puss in boots. I was happy for it.
Hmm.
But
Yes, but
yes.
like I
Oh,
would have chosen this as a potential single if they wanted a cover. If it had to be a cover,
yes.
this would have been a great choice as the lead single, I think.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, it's still energetic enough where it's like, okay, yeah, great, fun, fun, fun. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. All right. Well,
Hmm.
what score do you give this?
I give it a 9.
Okay, I'll match you. And you know, think about what you just said about like her doing the unlikely tracks of like Christmas past. I think that's what made me like not feel so fatigued by this. I think
Yeah.
after a while we all get a little like, okay, we've heard this song for the umpteenth time. What
Hmm.
iteration are we getting? Like, Jesus. Moving right along to Every Day's Like Christmas. Not me killing my co-host. Up next is Every Day is Like Christmas, and this was done by Michael Erickson, Tor Eric Hammerson, Chris Martin, Stargate, and Steve Anderson. And this was released as a single in December in 2015, along with a stock Aitken Waterman remix, reuniting Kylie with her OG team. And this was the first original song on the album. So we are excited to hear what Christmas sounds like in Kylie's brain.
And now every day's like Christmas.
Okay.
Well, in Chris Martin's brain.
Yes. Because this is a Coldplay. Oh,
Hmm.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
And then, yes, I do love that this was released as a single. You know, it's good. You got to give the original ones their chance here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, just maybe spoiling a little bit, but I think the originals on here are so good.
Oh my God,
And I
yes.
feel like they're not given the love that they deserve. So I appreciate all the re-releases, you know.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back. Let's give them another chance here.
Go off. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I love the Coldplay connection here. Like Kylie and Chris Martin have always had a really good friendship.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
yeah, I mean,
cool.
there's the whole Glastonbury situation where Coldplay played instead of Kylie when she got her breast cancer situation.
Yeah.
And then she invited him back when she finally went back to Glastonbury. And
Mm.
he's always spoken so highly of her,
Oh my
you
God, I love
know. So
that.
I love that he wrote her this song.
Yeah.
And also maybe he could have featured on Only You.
Oh, oh, you
Anyway,
know, what conversations?
yeah, that could have been the swap, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I really like this one. The production is so nice. Now we are definitely more modern with the synths and stuff, and that makes sense with now Stargate involved
Mm-hmm.
here. But yeah, I think the melody is just so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And then we have to talk about the stock Aitken Waterman remix because that really
Oh,
is
the Diva
the
House.
one. That really should have been the lead single, the big push.
Hello. Hello,
And it
governor.
needs to be again. That
Oh
should be
my
the version that's
God.
on the new fully wrapped version. I don't think
Dude.
it is, but
You know
it's
what?
amazing.
It kills me that people think that Christmas has to sound like you know, piano chords and guitars and bells. It doesn't. Just throw the word Christmas in there. It's a Christmas song.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. That's right.
Like you make
But
some
like,
like oh
oh,
my God, dude. Go ahead.
oh,
Sorry.
and then I need steps to cover this too. Like
Yeah.
it's just let's just bring the whole stock Aitken Waterman family back together. You know what I mean? Because their production is just so signature.
Yeah.
Like they use such a signature beat and such a signature production style. It's so bright and twinkly. Like that is, if I could only choose one Kylie Christmas song
Yeah.
to put on a playlist or something, I would probably pick the Stock Aitken Waterman remix of Every
Mhm.
Day's Like Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my god, it's so
Uh,
good.
oh, and
Ugh.
then also have to shout out the
Mm.
Royal Albert Hall performance because it's so cute when she attempts to
Yes.
whistle at the beginning.
We have slipped into dream pop territory, and I think we have to kind of go back to what the original was because we're not rating the even though I will say that the
I
stock
know.
the remix done changed my score up a little bit, but I think that's okay. She is he and she's we and I am her and together. It's the same song to me, right?
Yeah.
So but yeah, like I said, we have like the airy synth pads, the glacial reverb, and a signature Coldplay like halo of sound. It's very atmospheric and romantic. I think if you do like the singles, if you're a casual Coldplay fan, hello, and you like the singles, this is what it sounds like,
Totally.
And I like that. That man yearns, and we know, you know what I always say: a man that yearns, a man who earns.
Oh God. That's gonna be in every episode now.
Every time I look at a man who yearns is a man who earns. But yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, but no, I mean, listen. I do appreciate because there's a certain quality of emotion that comes through the production, like the violins in that bridge. Excuse me. I, I love it. It's on brand. It's on not even on brand. It's on sonic cue with what's happening on this album already. So even though we're having a little bit of like an EDM spatial Ice Princess Sailor Moon episode moment,
Mhm.
it still sounds like the rest of the album has an orchestra or like a string section. And then you have this big splash of energy at the end. Like it makes you feel like you've met the love of your life,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
for cuffing season, Christmas presents and all that good stuff. So I like this one.
Yes.
All right. So
So what do you rate it?
I mean, if you asked me to sing it back to you right now, I couldn't. Wait a second. Okay, hang on. Not okay. So here's the thing, right? I gave it a score, but because I like the stock version,
Yeah.
I gave it like a bump up. I don't think that's fair. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I feel like
Okay.
the
I mean,
stock.
I still like the original one.
Yeah.
I would give the Stock Aching Waterman one a 10.
Oof.
I will give the like OG studio version a 9.
You know what? That's so
Yeah.
valid. I'm not changing my score, but I get why you said it. You're right. I think I'm a little
Yeah.
too harsh with myself or my scores. But no one's going to hear it, but maybe Steve because he's been on the show. But like that's about it. It's the only person who cares right now.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Let It Snow, done by Sammy Kahn, Jewel Stein, and Steve Anderson. And this was actually originally released by Kylie in 2010, but the song was remastered for the album. And now it's labeled this awkward, like new version 2015 on streaming.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty sure they didn't really change anything. I'm pretty sure they just they remastered it just to match, the rest of the album.
Right. They were like,
Someone
we went
tell
with
me if
this.
I'm wrong. Maybe I missed something in the
You might be
production.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually.
Place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay, so we got full old Hollywood here.
Yeah.
We have the velvet vocals,
Yeah.
the lush string, and of course the flute. I the flute moments in the production make me think of like Christmas animations where the toy soldiers like walk and twirl like doot 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 doot, doot, doot. Like like they, you know what I'm talking about. It's just
Of
so cute.
course.
Little stiff legs and the stiff turns. I mean, for like a little bit more of a grown up analogy, the Rockettes. So I'll be a little bit adult here.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think it's very cute. You might as well keep this one classic. I feel like this is one of those songs where I think of ice skating. I think of those opening shots in the movies. This is the song they use most of the time. Um, for whatever reason, like those shopping montages, just
Mm.
something really quick. This is one of those songs that they use in those movies. Her vocal delivery is very flirty, and I don't know if she means it.
Yeah, it's sultry.
Yeah, I think if we think about the song, it is kind of just like the weather is so cold and it's warm in here. It's just let it snow. Like how
Oh. Oh. You know, you're right. I never thought
Santa
about
in the
that.
place to go. You know, it's like, oh, there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
This
What
is
kind of snow are we talking about? No, I'm kidding.
hey, yeah, okay, yo. Yeah, let it snow, let it you know. But yeah, you expect See, this is what happens when you don't watch our show. If you're just listening to this, you miss something awesome. But yeah, you have to expect her to end this song with a wink to the camera and then blowing a kiss, you know? Like I would want to see this like performed on TV for somebody's like Christmas special.
I mean, she did the
She did.
Rockefeller show. Yeah,
I
she
know.
did Rockefeller.
I know. So I'm just saying, before I saw the live, I was like, oh yeah, this makes me want to see that. So yeah, the performances were freaking phenomenal. And of course, looked
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, the fur coat. Ooh, don't get me started on the fur coat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a fur coat all season. Like it's still November, but I've been wearing my fur coat.
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, there's a gazillion versions of this song,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Does this do anything that different with it? No.
No.
But I agree with you. I more so noted that her vocal execution seemed very intimate. I
Okay.
didn't fully mean that in the kind of the sultry way, but now that I'm thinking about it, you're correct in that it feels a little wink wink for sure.
Little wink,
Which I'm not
wink.
mad at because
Yes.
it's Kylie. There's always some sexiness when it comes to Kylie because she's just naturally that.
Yeah,
She
she's
doesn't even
very
need to try that hard. You know what I mean?
lucky.
Yeah, like
Lucky
it
'cause
just comes out of her. So yeah, I enjoy her version. I'm not mad at it.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's kind of all I have to say, really, because I feel like the song
Nothing
is
else
such
to
a
say.
classic that it's like it kind of just is what it is. You know?
Yeah, we don't want to be a dead horse here.
Yeah. So I'll give it an 8.
Okay. Oh, I like it a little bit more than the
Huh.
other arrangements, maybe. So I'll give it an 8 too. I'll match you.
Okay.
Up next is White December, because what other color would it be? And this was done by Kylie Minogue, Karen Poole, and Matt Prime.
Now every year I'm wishing for a white December.
We're gonna talk about the bonus tracks
Yeah.
exclusively on Patreon, so definitely come join us. And it's kind of crazy that 100 Degrees with Danny is not on the standard album, but winter is not always white.
This is
People.
true.
Yeah.
This is true. Especially
Yeah.
not
Or I
on the
guess
East
Christmas.
Coast.
Christmas is
Christmas.
December.
Yes.
December is not
Yes.
always white.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes it's 100 degrees.
Exactly.
And on a freaking bonus, we'll get there.
Exactly. Okay, so we have another original.
Mmm.
And again,
Yeah.
I really, really like it.
Man.
You know, it's
Yeah.
got a great beat to it, and it does the
Y-
perfect Kylie mix of slight melancholy,
Mhm.
but a joyful melody. You
Yes.
know, she just does that so well. The crying in the club, like you say.
I love a good crying in the club
Yeah.
track. You know.
Yeah. But I really enjoy the production of this. Again, it's kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
You know, I think all the stuff that doesn't feel as classic is just, yeah, it's just kind of, it piques my ears a bit more, you know, just because
Mhm.
it's just a little more unexpected. But yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoy the kind of dance beat that shows up for the chorus. And it still
Mhm.
sounds, of course, very Christmassy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy the kind of sing along kind of vibe
Oh yes, it
of
feels
this
very
chorus.
collective. Like
Yes.
sing with me.
Yes. But yeah, this is another one where it makes me sad that this only has, what, 3.5 million streams on Spotify. It deserves way more than that. This is a great
Y'all,
original Christmas song.
you know,
Kelly, can you cover one of these?
Kelly,
We
Kelly,
need you. We need you.
Kelly, get on it, stat. How do you sound right now? You mean Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah, Kelly.
There's a
We
Kelly
need Kelly
Rowland.
to cover
That is,
one of these.
you are hilarious talking about some only 3 million. You know, I would kill for 3 million streams. I kn- I'm totally joking, but it makes sense considering like how big Kylie is and how good this song actually is. It's kind of like a disservice to like Christmas listeners. But I think that is also what annoys me about Christmas music. I'm like, y'all are so heck bent on reliving some magic that happened I don't know how many years ago that you don't let new music come in. Like
Yeah.
all I want for Christmas, y'all about to play that to death. If I hear one more time, if I hear one more, if I hear one more rendition of that dang song, it's starting to go into that realm of you played it too much. You
Mm.
know, still love All I Want for Christmas. I think it's greatly written, but it was a modern Christmas song. This has modern Christmas song quality. I literally thought it was a cover.
Mm.
It's festive pop done right. It's like bright, it's emotional, it's a little bittersweet. Um, I love that kick drum led chorus. It makes the stakes feel high, and like there's a little bit of like tension there, and it gives like a soft rock moment to the track. And I know you were saying it's a little sad crying in the club, but honey, I caught a line. She said, "We unwrapped all the presents, and you unwrapped me, honey." He put it down. He said, "I'm coming for the milk and cookies, honey." Okay. She said, baby put it down last year. She said, "I'm trying to get trapped in a cabin with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh."
That's
All
why she wants
right.
to do it one time over.
Yeah, speaking of reliving that Christmas magic, she said, it's a in a box. That's what I want. It's a in a box." She said she wants it again. I don't, I don't blame her. I mean, I haven't lived that kind of
I
Christmas
mean,
life.
manifest.
Oh,
Manifest. Christmas is still coming.
oh wait, hang on. Do I want that?
Christmas is still coming. Could happen.
Hang on, wait, hang on, wait, hang on. Wait, no, I don't want that. It's too much. Ill. I
Are you
want someone's.
sure?
Yes,
Okay.
I do want someone's Christmas heart. I'll take a heart. You heart. We'll work our way up. But we'll work our way up. I like to go slow. Go slow. Welcome to the CCTV pop that show.
Oh
You know what I'm
Lord.
saying? But yes, I think this song is good. It's dancing through heartbreak with a candy cane like martini. That's what the song feels like. It's not, it has not, excuse me, received its flowers. And I think if you're going to be talking about your flower in the song, it should receive some flowers. 3 million is not enough. I would readily take the 3 million streams, but she deserves more. So,
Mhm.
that being said, best original track, happy to have a new Christmas song. Perfect score
Yes. Well, best original track so far,
so far
maybe.
on the
We'll see.
standard.
I'll give it a 10.
Okay.
Next up is 2,000 Miles, done by Chrissy Hind and Steve Anderson. And of course, this is a cover of the Pretenders' 1983 classic. And
Mhm.
she did perform it with Chrissy Hind at the Royal Albert Hall show.
2,000 miles.
Amazing.
Mm.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
That's a lot cooler than the song was.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, but this is one of those songs where it's like you have someone who is so brilliant at songwriting, right? I can't say that I'm a huge like Pretenders like fan,
Yeah,
but I can like I know the name and I think I know singles, right?
same.
Here's my thing. This is it's wistful, it's melancholic, a song about the distance and the longing. I mean, it's perfect for anyone spending holidays missing someone. Like if you have like a sentimental connection to the original song or even this one, you know, maybe someone in your life has passed on,
Mhm.
or maybe you're not with someone anymore. Maybe you can't have a family member because you're too far. Whatever the reason is, you're missing someone. I get that. I love the lyrics about the leaves are frozen in silent nights. You know, outside under the purple sky, diamonds under the
Yeah, some
snow
great
sparkle.
lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorgeous, so poetic, but the melody is not my favorite, and I'll
Yeah,
say that.
yeah. So this is another one that I'm
Yes.
pretty sure is much bigger in the UK than it is in the US.
Get out of here.
So
How'd that
I went
happen?
to this Christmas show in the UK
Uh-huh.
last year, and Shaznay from All Saints
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, I remember.
did this song as her Christmas cover. And I was like, oh, so this is like a Christmas song for you guys over
Oh.
there. Maybe it was a Christmas number one, maybe? Was
Even
it?
in Australia too?
I'm gonna look.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the Pretenders, we all know them for like, if you don't know who the Pretenders are, y'all, it's I'll Stand By You. Now think about I'll Stand By You. Gorgeous song. Girls Aloud have covered it to like Kingdom Come, back and forth, up and down, all their freaking tours since they've recorded the song, which we love. But this is not I'll Stand By You for me. It's beautiful. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful, beautiful,
Mm.
beautiful gowns. Great lyrics that look like poetry.
So according to Wikipedia, this is much more popular in the UK.
Okay,
And it
well,
frequently reappears on the UK singles chart around Christmas time. And all the chart stats are only in Europe and Australia.
okay.
Yeah.
Ew,
So very interesting. Again, goes back to that conversation of like there's all these Christmas songs that just never, for
Yeah.
some reason, they're Christmas songs for some regions and not for others, which is very interesting.
This is true. But
Yeah.
it's no I'll
Um,
stand by you. I'll tell you that
I
much.
agree with that.
So
I agree with that. Yeah. I think the production is quite nice, very
yes.
polished. I like the build with the strings, especially after the bridge. I think
Mhm.
Kylie's execution is pretty good, very delicate and earnest. But I have the same note. I don't love the actual melody of this song. It just kind
Yeah.
of drags a little bit.
Yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
yeah.
It is cool that they performed it together though, and I wonder if maybe if they had it like the studio recording of it as a duet, that maybe
Mm.
it'd just be a bit more dynamic because you have two voices that are quite
Oh.
different.
Yes.
Um, so yeah.
I respect you trying to save this. Mine is a 6.5.
I'll give it a 7 because I actually think I'm mostly for Steve and how he did what he could do.
That is okay.
You know
Take
what I mean?
yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Score stays. Score
That's fine.
stays.
No, I'm just giving my reasoning.
No,
Yeah.
sorry. Score stays, but Chris is so right. This is one of those things that's like, wow, but that production was so crispy. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Score stays. So sorry to these people. All right. Up next is Santa Baby, and this was done by Joan Javits, Philip Springer, Tony Springer, and Chong Lim. And this was first recorded by Eartha Kitt in 1953. And it was originally recorded by Kylie in 2000 as a B-side to the song Please Stay from the Light Years album. And it reached number 38 on the UK singles chart and remains the most streamed song from the album.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree.
Okay, so
Santa Baby. So this is really Kylie's signature Christmas song. This is the one that even in America, her version of Santa Baby makes it on to all the Christmas playlists.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
just said F Eartha.
Like this has 248 million streams on Spotify right now.
Insanium in the cranium. Bananas in pajamas. This is it's crazy. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she doesn't deserve it, but it's just so funny.
I mean, I get it. Like
Wow.
if you wanted a more modern version of Santa Baby,
Yeah.
this is kind of like the perfect
Oh,
version.
interesting. I've never
You
actually.
know? Because it's like this more like sultry, it really kind of takes it that extra level, I think, I would
Yes.
say.
Yes.
And, as you were saying, Kylie just does sultry wink wink type vocal execution so well.
Yeah, this is very
Like, this is
true.
a pretty perfect vocal execution, I would say,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
And I like the production of it. It's relatively understated, so you can really just let her vocals shine, and it makes it feel intimate, like you are in that tiny cabaret club in the
Yeah.
basement of some restaurant, you know?
That's right. Yeah, no, really.
In a
Literally.
good way. I mean that in a good way.
You mean it in the best way, because that's where all
Yeah.
the best cabaret speakeasy moments
Right.
are. Like
Right.
at the
So
top.
I'm not mad at this as Kylie's signature like Christmas cover.
Oh, wow. I didn't think of it like that. I didn't
Yeah.
maybe because I didn't know like there was so much statistical lore behind it.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. So I feel like this is her version is all purr and pout.
Mhm.
It's playful and sexy. And I think it's totally self-aware about how ridiculous the requests are. But they're gonna keep coming because it's me. And I feel like a burlesque artist could pop out at any point and I would give her all of my money. Truly. Give her all of my
Mhm.
money. I'd be like, girl, you shake that little caribou feather thing. You show the crowd, but not really. It has that kind of like if you want to have a Christmas burlesque moment,
Mhm.
this is the song to do. This captures that same playful energy that Eartha had, I would say. It is impossible not to kind of smirk while listening to it because there is that little extra something. I think of like Marilyn Monroe in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Mm.
Lorelei Lee kind of blonde, like, oh, you know, like it's just there's something kind of like, oh, I'm not asking for too much because it's you, Santa. You can afford it, can't you? Like that old
Mm.
transcendental accent. Like I could hear her talking in that accent after. I'm introducing
Yes.
this newest song, Santa Baby. Yes, we don't know it's actually like British or not. It's like weird.
Yeah,
Midwestern.
I
Yeah,
got it.
I can't do it, but
That was
Kylie.
pretty good, I think, as an attempt.
It's better than my usual attempts, y'all. But yeah, I think the line about getting a ring for Christmas that isn't on the phone will always crack me up. She said, make a jingle, sir, but not that way. make my finger bling bling and ring ring.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Give me a ring, but not on the phone.
Mm.
Only she's very specific. I think the songwriting on this is like my fave. I think in Christmas history because this is me. So that being said, I do like this one. To give it a 10 is a little bit too high. Anything near 8, I'd be a little. So I'll give it an 8.5 because nothing new is
Okay.
done with it, but I do enjoy
Yeah.
her rendition.
I will give it a 9. Okay, next is Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here, done by Kylie Minogue, Steve Anderson, and Karen Poole.
Christmas isn't Christmas till you get here.
Another original. And actually, I
So
didn't know
good.
this was an original.
Right.
Yeah,
So stinking good. Shout
so
out
good.
to the team for making this sound timeless or as timeless as Christmas can be.
Yeah. Again, this needs so much more love.
Oh my God, how many streams does
This,
this one have?
well, this one has 9 million.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So White December still is like understated, Or like, yeah, White December still deserves the push.
The push,
But
the sour.
this one's great.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Love this one. I feel like this is the original that could soundtrack every rom-com montage like on Hallmark ever. His name is Chris, but Kringle. His name is Nick, like St. Nicholas. Oh my God. Wow. His name is Santiago. What? I'm actually Santa. This is a Spanish version of a Hallmark movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it for every iteration of those rom-coms. I like that it's modern and timeless, feels sentimental without being super sappy. Um, this the last Christmas isn't Christmas in the song was magical for me. Like something about that big ending following that band breakdown and that flourish gets me every time. I love when people do that because it feels like a live performance. Like when I
Yes.
was listening to this song, I thought to myself, "Oh my God, could you imagine if Mariah would have done this song and not that like gospel sad thing that she, don't get me wrong, I love gospel. I enjoy gospel. Don't get me
Uh-huh.
wrong. But Lord Jesus, there's a reason we have not talked about it this pod. This, no offense. It was a drag. Um, there is a reason why All I Want for Christmas has been the only thing that's been charting year
Mhm.
after year. So don't y'all try to the lambs. I'm sorry.
I do love Miss You Most.
Okay, yes, she has
Yeah.
her moments on the
Yeah.
album, but the rest of it, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
If y'all know, Sundays in a Baptist church are never just Sundays. There's Sundays that go into Monday nights. It's just long church day. That's what this album felt like. But this song would have been a great addition on that album. Because I mean, like the big ending, like how big the song kind of gets. I'm not saying Kylie can't do big. She does big well. Like the song is really good. But it's one of those songs where I'm like, dang, had a more well-known like a pop artist here would have done this. I think it would have been like pushed more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like imagine Mariah, but Mariah doesn't need the song. But can you imagine had she released it, what it could have Whitney, this song, because this song is good to me. I think it's a good Christmas song.
It's so good.
Yes.
Again, it has that slight melancholy to it, even though the melody is so happy. Again,
Yes.
super, super fun to sing along to. Like, I feel like these sessions must have been so much fun,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I just love the instrumental of it, the kind of like the plinky plunky like piano.
Pinky Punky.
I don't know, there's like a
Yes.
bounce to it. There's just so much
Yes.
fun.
Pinky Punky.
And yeah, again, this is another one. It should be up there with the Santa Tell Me and the
Yeah.
Underneath the Tree. Like it deserves to be there with all these modern Christmas
Pop
songs, I
Christmas,
think, because I
yeah.
think it's that good. So yeah,
Yeah.
again, I'm really hoping this new 2025 push kind of gets her on some more of these playlists for sure.
I am excited to see.
Yeah. But yeah, I also noted that last big note.
Oh yeah.
Killed it. And she killed it live every time too.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. So this gets another 10 for me.
Yes, the original tracks throughout the standard and
Yeah.
deluxe are pretty good. So
Mm.
this one gets a 10 as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And speaking of the last note, we are here at the last song with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And it's written by Hugh Martin, Ralph Blaine, and Steve Anderson. And this was first sung by Judy Garland in the movie Meet Me in St. Louis. Or St. Louis, excuse me now. However y'all say it.
Louis.
Whatever. My brain went French. Louis Vuitton.
Have a merry little
Okay, ending on a classic Christmas ballad, it doesn't make sense when you look at the project, you know? Like, you kind of
Yes.
have to bring it back. Bring it back to kind of what you
Full
started with,
circle.
I
Yeah.
would say.
Yes.
Um, and this is another one that I'm gonna be honest though. I don't love Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, just like in general.
The way you were trying to ease your oh, you're trying to ease your way in. I
Yeah.
respect it. Yeah, no, I respect that opinion, yeah.
Like I don't care who's singing it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of drags a little bit,
Stop.
you
Wait, hang on.
know?
Have you heard the Luther Vandross
I
version?
have.
Okay, you don't like that
I mean, he's great. I,
one?
th- I think just the melody of it is just not for me. I don't know why.
Oh, because the
Yeah.
song is meant to be like one of those like, "Hey, we gave you bad news."
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know the context of
I
this
don't.
song. Okay, so the original setting and context, it was written it was made in 1944, which explains the whole jazzy, draggy
Yeah.
thing. But in the movie Meet Me in St. Louis, the scene is really emotional because the father is saying, "We're leaving St. Louis to move to New York because he got a new job." So like the family has to leave everything behind. One of the characters got proposed to. She was like, "I gotta leave my man, I guess." I don't. There's a lot going on, and everyone was losing everything essentially to go to New York. And so Judy Garland's character was just like, have yourself a merry little no, like, no matter where we'll
Oh,
be, you know, if the fates allow, like, things like that, and her sister was like, "No!" And, like, she ran away. She didn't, like,
I
push her
see.
away, I'm being dramatic, but her sister was like, "You have yourself a little merry Christmas, I don't want that damn Christmas." So, yeah, it was kinda sad,
Okay,
but
that's helpful.
yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it's
so
so
without that context,
oh,
this song does nothing for me.
which it never has, by the way, I will say, this never has the context of the movie around the song, it's just doo-doo-doo,
It's just so
have yourself
slow.
for the
Yeah,
snails.
it
It's
really is.
nice.
The
I
snails and I guess the winter. What's what
what's a
what's
winter
what's not hibernating, but it's still slithering around slowly in the
That's
winter?
amazing. I don't know.
A winter worm?
A winter worm. I love the winter worm. So the snails in the winter a winter worm. That is scandalous. I love it.
Because snails hibernate.
They do everything hybrid.
Yeah.
Everything dies a little bit in winter time. This is oh my god, it's so funny, winter worm. Alright, so, I will say for all its winter worminess, I do appreciate that even though it's a big string orchestra, it feels intimate. So that does save it quite a bit,
Yeah.
because it does feel really big, but I think because it just sounds like a conversation. So
Oh yeah, she's great.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Right, no, this
She
is not
sounds great.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it is so if you're new here, when I say it's for the snails or if he says it's for the snails, that means it's a slow song. That came from our Spice Girl
Forever.
Forever review, because one of them songs, y'all, was 5 minutes long, or it felt like 5 minutes
Yeah.
long. 5 ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what it means for the snail, so for the winter worms,
Mhm.
this song is. So, what does this winter wormy song get for you?
No, look, I think this rendition of the song is actually very good, right? If I had to choose a version of the song to listen to, this would be one I would consider.
Okay.
So I think because of that, I will give it an 8,
Yes.
because I think they did it well.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? And I put in my notes, this might be a version I add to my mental list of I can handle this Christmas,
Okay.
right next to Luther Vandross's version, because that is GOAT for me.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll match you because I don't want to drop it low, but it's not like the other songs I gave like 9, 10,
Yeah,
10s. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so there are a few bonus tracks, as we mentioned, including 100 Degrees
Yes.
featuring Kylie Minogue.
Yes.
So if you would like to hear our thoughts on the original deluxe version of this album, come join us at patreon.com/cctvpops. And if you want us to review the new songs that were added to the Snow Queen edition and this new fully wrapped version, definitely let us know too, because we'll
Right.
do that next season.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so let's do our cut or keep.
ooh. Cut or keep. So if I had to cut a song from this album, I think it'd be something a little bit earlier
Okay.
on the album.
Okay.
It's in between 2 songs I would cut. I
Okay.
feel like our notes are kind of like it kind of just gives it away.
Okay.
But I would say if I had to get rid of a song,
Mm-hmm.
um, it would either be Winter Wonderland Yeah, I'll do Winter Wonderland. Get rid of her because I feel
Fair.
like if you're not thinking about what the features meant or like the songwriting credits meant to this album at that time, it'd be easy to remove Only You, right? But I just feel like Winter Wonderland,
Fair.
girl, what we doing?
Yeah, I would say if I was choosing out of the kind of the classics that you're thinking about, I would
Mhm.
actually maybe cut Let It Snow.
Ooh, since we know a place to go, let
Um,
it go, let it go, let it go.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I like Winter Wonderland more than Let It Snow. I don't know. It feels kind of the
Oh,
most redundant, maybe out of all of them.
that's
I would
valid.
say
That's
if I
valid.
chose out of the more modern songs, I would cut 2,000 Miles for sure.
Oh yeah, she can go somewhere with her
Yeah,
with her blanket of ice and crystals and go
yeah.
somewhere else.
For a
Yeah.
keep,
Mhm.
okay. So out of the originals, ooh,
Don't you dare pick mine.
okay. Well, what'd you pick? You can pick
No, I'm
first.
joking. I was joking. I don't have it. I don't figure it out. I was just
Okay,
saying.
out of the originals, I'd probably keep Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here. Like
Oh.
I would pick that if I can't pick the stock Aitken Waterman Christmas remix of Every Day's Like Christmas.
That's so funny.
I would probably pick Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here. As much as I love White December, I do still think that deserves more love. But I think if I were to
Mhm.
look at those couple of
Yeah.
originals, I would lean towards that one the most.
Me too. It's good.
Okay,
But
nice.
I probably would if I mean I'm not going with the originals, but I mean considering the originals are kind of like the star
Yeah,
dish.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it would be Christmas wrapping.
Okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
joking. I'm totally
Oh.
joking. I cannot stand that song. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Not the oh, God.
Mhm.
If I had to keep a song, ooh, I guess every day's like Christmas. I like the
Yeah.
again. Give me drama. Give me yearning.
Mm.
Drama.
Yeah, and then I would also, if I had to pick out the covers, I would keep "I'm Gonna Be Warm This Winter."
Oh, dang it! I was like the Connie Francis one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You
match you.
can pick
This
the
one I will
same one.
match. This one I
Yeah.
will match. Yeah.
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 Oh, man. Okay, so overall thoughts and final rating of the original version of Kylie Christmas.
You know, this is one of those Christmas albums I did not feel like I had to, you know, oh boy, because I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. I love Christmas. I love. After a while, you have heard your last Jingle Bell. Okay, you have when you start hearing Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, it starts sounding like a damn masterpiece. Because it's just like after a while, like we do need someone to reinvent the wheel, to re-tinsel the tree,
Mhm.
redecorate it, whatever. So I feel like this one's solid. I feel like whatever they did with the older songs, they may have played it safe by keeping it sounding jazzy and orchestral, like kind of classic. I would have appreciated it being like made in Kylie's image a little bit more with
Yeah.
some of the classic songs.
Mhm.
And that's my only kind of thing I would say.
Yeah.
Like shoot, like Let It Snow as a like a mild pop disco situation
Yeah.
or like a little funkier. Like she could have done something with that, you know? That's my only complaint. Like, why not take a risk with one of the classic tracks
Yeah.
if it wasn't going to be a single even? Or make it a single, I don't care. But yeah, aside from that, I like this one. I listened to this one over and over again and when I got my teeth cleaned today. So yeah.
Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, of course, I'm a huge fan. I've been very supportive throughout all of this. So I was there at the time, 10 years ago. And yeah, as I've noted, I do watch that Royal Albert Hall show maybe actually once a year, honestly.
You
Like,
definitely offered
it's
to watch it
so,
together.
so good.
Yeah.
It's so, so good. She's just such a good performer, and you can tell she enjoys singing these songs a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, as I mentioned at the beginning of this review, uh, I appreciate that they tried to really do the whole breadth of Christmas, right? Like you
Mm,
have some of the more kind of modern, quirkier stuff. You do
hmm
have a couple originals that are all very, very strong. And then you do have the classics done in the most classic, accessible, big band way possible
Yes.
that could, it's very tough. Like no one could, uh, dispute that they're
Yes.
done well,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. I think so too.
Um,
Yeah.
which I'm not mad at. I do wish overall there was a bit more modernness in the soundscape overall, just
Mm,
because I do think it, like I said earlier, it kind of ages Kylie a little bit.
Mm,
that she
mm.
kind of went with this sound. But then when you start adding in all the Snow Queen tracks and these new ones she's been doing, like this Amazon original that feels very TikTok, you know.
Right.
Their goal is
Friendly.
to get a little
Yeah.
TikTok trend going, I think.
Yeah.
Um, but I think once you actually take the whole breadth of her Christmas discography and then maybe build out, I would probably pick a different track list than what she ended up going with for the fully wrapped.
Mm,
But then you can really make almost a full original
yes.
Christmas Kylie album. There's
Yes.
enough originals now to do that, which I think
Yeah.
is great. So yeah, like I said, I do include a lot of these songs on Christmas playlists.
Respect.
So I hope she gets more love because she deserves to be a Christmas princess up there.
Yeah, she
You know?
does. I would
Yeah.
say so. A snow queen, if you will.
Yes. There you go. Okay, so as a final rating, I'll give an 8.
That's my score too.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, lovers, what do you all think of Kylie's Christmas album? Again, let us know if you want us to talk about the Snow Queen fully wrapped editions. You can give us all your thoughts in the comments below, and you can hang out with us and the crew on Patreon, including Lily, Emily, George, Jonathan, Jasmine, Julianne, Darius, Ren, Hillary, Ellie, Nick, and Luke. And you can follow us on social media at CCTV Pops. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our YouTube channel. And if you're enjoying the show on a podcast platform, please give us a follow, rating, and review. Until next time, that's Chantel.
That's Chris.
And we are CCTV, the nonstop pop show.
You want